In this code review, I'm going to be explaining the database integration as well as the updated front end of the movies action. You can see I've changed the Bootstrap theme, mainly just for the font choice and the readability, but also I've been tinkering with Bootstrap variables, just not in this particular project. So let's begin with the movies model. You can see we've added the data annotations as well as the genre class, which we can see right here. It's just an ID and a name, and while you could express this as a single string, doing it this way is more like an enumeration or an array, which reduces like spelling mistakes, but it also gives us an added benefit of creating a genre table in the database. Also in the movies model, you can see we've added the date added property, which is a date time type, and that just lets everything sync up a little bit better, and we can manipulate it with JavaScript's or C#'s date manipulation function. The next step is to add the DB connection code to the identity models class. Just like we did with the customers, we add the movie as a DB set under that DB context application user, which is important when we move to the controllers, but this is generally a good time to run the package manager in the terminal and create a migration and update the database. But then I'll generally use the Server Explorer to access the tables and see the movie table. And we can edit the table directly here or through a migration. But likely we'll also import things from a CSV file in an actual application. Now, if we look at the movies controller, we'll see we did change some things here. We added this private property context, underscore context, and created the reference to it and an override void function to dispose of it once the data is loaded into the view. And we do that for both the index and details route, similar to the way we had it before, only showing matches that match the ID in the details. We're just not passing in that statically coded information. The view files have also changed significantly. So if we go to view the index for movies, you'll see we now have 3 columns right here, 3 columns. One for the name, the movie genre, and if it's in stock. And we're just pulling those from the model and the link just like we did before, but here where it's in stock, we just have a conditional that puts the correct label for in stock or out of stock. Also, in the details page, I like the original structure with the description list, but I added some horizontal rules to break it up and added that same kind of label and a little bit of bolding around the in-stock number. So if we click on one of these here, you'll see all the information. It's just broken up a little bit differently, and it looks a little more readable to me. I hope you found the explanation of this workflow informative. Have a good day.